Hi. In the upcoming floral painting workshop, I'm going to be talking about the ability of color to unify a painting, the necessity of controlling the edges so you get variety of edge quality, and of course the power of value contrast to create a dominant area, the use of simplicity and complexity together to help build a dominant area, and how to get rich, beautiful color. Those are a few of the things I'll be covering in the workshop. Today I'm just going to do a little video to demonstrate painting of flowers. I'm going to use a little value study that I did. Let me just show you that. This little value study here that I did of some hollyhocks. But the photo reference that I use is not like this. I've added darks and I've decided on some color things that are going to be different. For instance, I'm going to combine a couple of very light flowers with some very dark ones. And then I'm going to bring dark down here from the corner, trickle it out through here, and finally touch down there. So I'm going to have dark areas. I've thought this out. I'm going to have dark shapes down in here against light, and light shapes up here against dark. All right, first of all, I'm going to unify this thing with some very light washes. And instead of painting around the flowers, I'm adding some color in for them and just leaving the white, the areas that I want to leave white. And I don't think I'm going to have any, maybe a piece of light there. And come back up here for the blue, that purple. This is what unifies the painting, is this color I'm putting down right now. All right, that's the first little wash. That's enough to unify the painting. That same kind of color is found throughout the painting, so it has the ability to unify it. Same kind of colors throughout. I think just for fun, let me just drop a little of this up in here. Usually we're all so involved with painting the stuff, the things that we fail to unify the painting through color. One thing you can depend on is that watercolor will always dry quite a bit lighter than when you put it down. So what I put down at first looked a little darker than this, but this is the way it was going to dry. So I plan on that. I know it's going to dry lighter. So I go a good step darker. That way I won't be disappointed when it dries. This is just about what I wanted for those light colors. These are the colors that are going to unify that painting. Now, I'm going to go to a really dark flower down here, this one in here. All right, now I want to show you the power. This brings some interest right here, but I'm going to put a really strong dark up here in this corner like I've got in my drawing. This is using values to develop a strong center of interest. Color is beautiful, but it's not as powerful, in color contrast isn't as powerful as value contrast. I'm going to get a little yellow green going here. Just enough to, and I want to soften some edges. So things like right here, I don't want a hard edge all the way around all those flowers. So define that center a little bit more. This is where I want any detail. The rest is going to be pretty simple. Here I want the complexity, a lot of little stuff happening. Down here I want it more simple, especially in this corner. I wanted the dark shapes against light here, but in this corner, very simple. If I create if I put a shadow and it comes out into the dark, it'll soften that edge right there. Anytime you can lose an edge, like in here or here, the hard edges draw your attention. So a little down here, but not too much. One mainly up there. Okay. And that's all there is to it. That's what some of the things that we're going to cover in the workshop. Okay, thank you.